In OG Math Insight 3, we explored 5 reasons that math is challenging for struggling students. And yes, there are even more. Next, we'll look at 5 more reasons many math students struggle in general classrooms and curriculum. Surprisingly, the first is learning and unlearning. Mathematical ideas need to be learned and unlearned or modified as the experience of the learners progresses. For example, 7 minus 5 equals 2. We often tell students in the early grades to always be sure to take the smaller number from the larger number in subtraction. But in fact, they learn later in their schooling that we can take a larger number from a smaller number, and the answer will be a negative integer. Now, technically, this is not a new concept, but without a clear understanding of either positive and negative numbers, many students feel as though someone has changed the rules. Change is often difficult for many students who do not have a firm grasp of basic math concepts. Complex language patterns. Math language is often very complex, a fact we often take for granted. A textbook problem may say, which number between 25 and 30 cannot be divided exactly by either 2 or 3? This word problem is from a 4th grade textbook. It can be challenging for many students to understand what is being asked in this question. The answer is 29, but the most common answer the students gave for this question was 25, likely because it is the most immediate and does not need to be held in their working memory. Individualized learning in a rigid program often deprives students of the opportunity to learn mathematics and verbalize their new understanding with others. It is not productive to simply place a student in a workbook that is at his or her level if the instruction is not adapted for the student's needs and little interaction takes place. Verbalization and interaction are essential components for instruction that eliminates reliance on poor reading skills and wasted time waiting for individual feedback from the teacher or instructor. Finally, there is a general demand for constant attention and focus in the classroom, particularly in higher grades. A vast amount of information is taught in middle school and high school math classes. The pace and amount of information is sometimes too intense for many students. If the student has difficulty with reading or ADD, as well as difficulty with math, the problem is compounded. We'll explore the impact of math learning difficulties, dyslexia, and dyscalculia in the next Math Insight. For more information about OG Academic Math, go to mathworkshopswithans.com.